Hey guys, thank you for joining us here at No More Excuses Get Fit. I'm excited, and you should be excited too. Why? Because we're getting ready to engage in exercise. And I tell you what, exercise can change your life. Today I'm excited because we're going to be talking about my all-time favorite exercise, the push-up. And I tell you what, if you can't make it to the gym, you don't have any excuse, because doing different variables of push-up will add muscle to you. It'll get you ripped, it cuts fat, it'll get you in endurance strength. Anyways, nobody has an excuse. So let's go ahead and get to it. The push-up is extremely important that you perform it with good form, correct form. Just like with any other exercise, you got to be sure that your joints are pointing in the direction that you're performing the exercise. So what that means is, my hands, when I go down in my stance, my hands should not be abducting out, abducting in. Same thing with my feet and ankles. They should be in line. They should not be abducting or adducting. So what that means is, my hands are straight ahead and my feet, I'm up on my toes, but my feet and ankles are straight. That's how you do it, just like that. Now there's different stances you can do for the push-up. You can go wide, and that focuses more on your pecs and shoulders, and as you come in, it continues to focus on your pecs, but then you're adding a lot of triceps. The push-up itself, no matter which variable you do, it targets your shoulders, your pecs, and your triceps. All three. So as you go wider, more of a pec. As you come in, more in the triceps. But it definitely works those three muscle groups extremely well. And if you perform the push-up correctly, not only will it target those muscle groups, but it targets your entire core. It targets all your muscles that have to do with the lumbo-pelvic hip complex, your glutes, your hamstrings. So it's extremely important that you get the full benefit. It's extremely important that you perform it correctly so you reap the full benefits from the exercise. So let's go ahead and get to it. We're going to go ahead and do 5 so we can show you the form. Keep your head up just slightly, and your hands, fingers, everything straight ahead. Here we go. Let's do 5. And you want to kind of use robotic type form, where you go down, you pop it down, you pop it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, another thing we want to go over is, sometimes what you see, a lot of people, they don't keep their core strict and tight. So a lot of people, you see them doing the push-up with their hips sagging downward, like this. Okay, they're missing out. They're missing out on working their core, and they're gonna cause an injury to themselves. Or sometimes you see people with their butt in the air. Same thing. Okay, that's incorrect also. So if you're gonna put the effort in doing the push-up, you need to do it correctly so you can reap 100% of the benefits from it. If you do it incorrectly, you're only gonna get about 50% out of it, and the muscles that you're targeting, you're not going to get the full benefit. So it's important that you do each exercise strict, straight, with correct form. And many times it's better to go slower. So concentrate on the form always in the beginning. That's the first exercise. Now if you come out, like we said, it targets more on the pecs and shoulders. So same thing. Let's go ahead and do some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, robotic type form. Any exercise you do should be robotic type form. Whether it's a push-up, or if you're at the gym, an example is like tricep push-downs with a cable machine. Okay? If you're doing cable tricep push-downs, it's not like this. It's like this. Bip, 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 bip. Flex it down to the bottom, bring it back up. So we're not going to get into the 3 movements, time under tension today, but the 3 movements are concentric, then isometric hold at the bottom, and then eccentrics when you come back up. Extremely important, you should always be counting time under tension. So concentric, and then your pause in between, or isometric hold, and then eccentric is when you bring it back up. So you should always count. An example is the tricep pushdowns. 1, 2, hold it, isometric hold, 1, 1, 2. Same thing with curls. Curls, you bring it up, 1, 2, isometric hold for a second, 1, 2, eccentric movement. So we'll get into that in another video. Continue with the push-ups. So you have the wide, and then you can do, as you bring it in closer, it targets even more of the triceps. Another variable push-up is the diamond, where you make a diamond with your hands, and you do the triceps. This is going to focus on more of the triceps. So as you bring your hands in closer, you don't have to do the diamond, you can just bring them in closer. But let's do some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's tricep. Another tricep is tricep extensions. Extend your arms out, go to your forearms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, another one. Then you can get into some of the plyometric push-ups. Plyometric or reactive type exercises means you actually leave the ground. So we'll get into the clapping push-up. Clapping push-up, you leave the ground. That's a plyometric exercise. Anytime anybody says anything of plyometric, the word plyometric, it means to leave the ground. It's a reactive exercise against gravity. Another one is the frog push-up. Frog push-up. You're going to come in like a death crawl position, like you're doing a death crawl, and you're going to go forward and then back. Forward, back. This will work your glutes and hamstrings too, and your core. It's another one. Frog push-up. I mean, there's so many variables of push-ups. It'll work your entire body. Another one is a push-up to a plank, to a side plank. Go down, rotate. 1, down, other side. Down, back to the other side. Down, back to the other side. Down, back to the other side. Another one, very, very good. And then you have another plyometric push-up, thrusters, ins and outs. Whereas you come up off the ground, you go from out to in. Do some of those. So, got those. Definitely, it'll work you. Especially doing one after the other. And then, you have offset push-up. Offset, instead of being here, you bring your arm out, one of your left arm out, and you do some of these. Then you switch, other side. And I'm getting a core workout right now. It'll rip you guys. And then you can go with the archer push-up. Very difficult push-up. Okay, it puts a lot of strain on your shoulders. Do some of these. Come down, and you rotate side to side. Now those, definitely difficult, especially doing a bunch of push-ups. Wow, that'll rip you very well. So, there you have it. There's a lot more variables to push-ups. If you'd like me to do a demonstration of another push-up for you, then go ahead and write us. Tell us what you think. And guess what? I never tell people this, but I like our videos. If they're helpful to you, if they're encouraging you, then go ahead and like it. Anyways, thank you for joining us here at No More Excuses.